There are wounds that cut so deep they threaten to sever the very ties that bind us to our sense of self. When trust is shattered and dignity is weaponized, the common advice to forgive and forget often rings hollow, a bitter pill that demands we sacrifice our self-respect for an illusory peace. But what if there are betrayals so profound that forgiveness, rather than liberating us, actually imprisons us further? Marcus Aurelius, the wise emperor and philosopher, understood that true strength lies not in blind acceptance, but in the unwavering defense of our inner citadel. He taught us that some concessions are not virtues but invitations for further harm, showing others that our spirit is for sale. This isn't about fostering bitterness, but about cultivating a fierce self-respect that recognizes when a relationship asks us to abandon our truest self. It's about drawing lines in the sand that, once crossed, signal an irreversible breach of character, revealing someone fundamentally incompatible with genuine respect and mutual well-being. Before we delve into these profound transgressions, subscribe so we don't lose each other on this path of Stoic clarity. The first betrayal, the erosion of your intrinsic worth, manifests as systematic gaslighting and reality distortion. This isn't merely a difference of opinion. It's a calculated psychological assault designed to make you question your own sanity, memory, and perceptions. Imagine someone subtly, yet relentlessly, denying conversations you vividly recall, rewriting shared histories, or insinuating that your emotions are irrational or exaggerated. They might move your belongings and then express feigned concern when you can't find them, or suggest that your friends are worried about your mental state. This insidious manipulation chips away at your ability to trust your own senses, leaving you dependent on their version of reality. The Stoics championed clear thinking and accurate perception as the bedrock of a well-lived life, understanding that to be deliberately confused is to be robbed of your autonomy. When someone intentionally clouds your judgment to gain control, they reveal a profound disrespect for your very being, a willingness to sacrifice your psychological well-being for their power. Forgiveness in such a scenario would be an act of self-annihilation, validating their destructive narrative and allowing them to continue to control your inner world. This systematic erosion of your reality is a betrayal of your most fundamental right to self-knowledge and independent thought. The second unforgivable betrayal is deliberate public humiliation. This isn't an accidental slip of the tongue or an argument that spills over in public. This is a calculated act of cruelty, where someone intentionally exposes your vulnerabilities, mocks your insecurities, or attacks your character in front of others for their own twisted satisfaction or perceived advantage. Imagine confiding your deepest fears to a partner, only for them to weaponize that intimate knowledge, revealing it to colleagues or friends in a way designed to belittle and shame you. This act demonstrates a chilling willingness to prioritize their momentary emotional gratification over your long-term well-being and reputation. It shows a complete absence of protective instinct towards someone they claim to love, transforming your shared trust into ammunition. Epictetus, another pillar of Stoicism, taught that our dignity is one of the few things truly within our control. And when someone deliberately assaults it in public, they are attacking your fundamental right to self-respect and social standing. They are declaring that your emotional safety is less important than their desire to assert power or inflict pain. To forgive this betrayal is to silently endorse the idea that your dignity is a negotiable commodity, open to public ridicule whenever it suits another's whim, and to invite future assaults on your public and private self. The third betrayal that cuts to the bone is financial betrayal and theft. This extends beyond mere money troubles or poor joint decisions. It encompasses deliberate deception, such as stealing money, running up debt in your name, hiding assets, or gambling away shared resources without your consent. This isn't a singular moment of weakness, but often a sustained pattern of calculated lies, where someone actively works to deceive you while maintaining a facade of normalcy. Imagine discovering that a partner has systematically siphoned off your shared savings, perhaps a college fund or retirement nest egg, to fuel a secret addiction or personal indulgence. The sting isn't just the loss of money, but the shattering realization that the person you trusted most was capable of such prolonged deceit. Marcus Aurelius held justice as a cardinal virtue, understanding that a person's relationship with fairness reveals their true character. Financial theft violates this foundational principle, exposing a profound selfishness and dishonesty. It reveals someone's willingness to sacrifice your shared future for their immediate gratification, demonstrating a chilling capacity for compartmentalized deception. To forgive this is to imply that your financial security and the integrity of your shared future are expendable, and that sustained deceit can be overlooked. It signals that you are willing to tolerate a partner who actively undermines your stability, proving they prioritize their desires over your well-being. The fourth profound betrayal, and one that echoes with a particular sting, is infidelity with someone close to you. This goes far beyond the pain of sexual betrayal. It's a double assassination of trust that destroys multiple relationships simultaneously. Imagine discovering that your partner has been intimately involved with a sibling, a best friend, or a close family member, someone from your inner circle, whose loyalty you would never question. This isn't a momentary lapse in judgment. It's an ongoing conspiracy, a tapestry of lies woven by multiple people you cherish, who actively deceive you while pretending to care. Every family dinner, every shared confidence, every moment of vulnerability becomes a calculated performance where you are the unwitting victim. Seneca emphasized the importance of choosing companions wisely, recognizing that true character is revealed in actions taken when no one is supposedly watching. This type of betrayal demonstrates an astonishing level of calculated cruelty, as the betrayers actively chose a method that would inflict maximum pain and damage your entire support network. To forgive this specific brand of infidelity is to tacitly accept that your sense of safety, your family bonds, and your closest friendships are all expendable in the face of another's selfish desires, revealing a depth of character deficit that makes future trust impossible. The fifth unforgivable betrayal strikes at the core of your being, forcing you to compromise core values and integrity. This occurs when someone pressures, manipulates, or coerces you into acting against your fundamental moral principles for their personal gain. They might demand you lie, cheat, harm others, or sacrifice your ethical compass to serve their agenda. This isn't merely a difference in opinion, it's an insidious attack on your identity. Your core values aren't superficial preferences. They are the bedrock of who you are, guiding your actions and defining your self-respect. When someone asks you to violate these values, they are essentially asking you to betray yourself, to become someone who serves their purposes rather than remaining true to your authentic self. Marcus Aurelius wisely counseled against valuing anything that would force you to break your word or lose your self-respect, understanding that integrity is non-negotiable. To forgive this betrayal is to teach them that your principles are merely suggestions, open to negotiation when it benefits them. It signals that your moral compass can be bent or broken for convenience, leading down a treacherous path where self-hatred replaces self-respect, and your identity becomes a malleable tool in another's hands. This demonstrates a profound disrespect for the very essence of your character. The sixth profound betrayal, often hidden beneath layers of plausible deniability, is weaponized incompetence and deliberate neglect. This isn't about someone genuinely struggling to perform a task. It's a calculated pattern where a person feigns inability or consistently forgets responsibilities that are clearly theirs, effectively offloading their duties onto you. Imagine a partner who repeatedly claims they can't do household chores, manage finances, or care for children, leading to you shouldering an unfair burden and experiencing constant exhaustion. They might strategically forget important appointments, allow essential tasks to lapse, or make such a mess of things that it becomes easier for you to just do it yourself. This behavior, while seemingly passive, is an active form of disrespect and manipulation. It demonstrates a profound lack of regard for your time, energy, and well-being, prioritizing their comfort over your shared responsibilities. The Stoics emphasize personal responsibility and diligently fulfilling one's duties. When someone systematically shirks their responsibilities through feigned incompetence, they are not only betraying your trust, but also denying your equal partnership and burdening you unjustly. To forgive this pattern is to enable their parasitic behavior, signaling that you are willing to carry their weight indefinitely, sacrificing your own peace and equity in the relationship. The seventh and final betrayal, one that often feels like a constant low-level assault, is chronic emotional invalidation and dismissiveness. This isn't about healthy disagreement or occasional miscommunication. It's a pervasive pattern where someone consistently dismisses, minimizes, or ridicules your feelings, experiences, and perspectives. Imagine expressing genuine hurt only to be met with, "You're overreacting. Why are you so sensitive?" Or, "That's not what happened." They might belittle your achievements, downplay your struggles, or consistently turn conversations back to themselves, making you feel unheard and unimportant. This chronic invalidation chips away at your sense of self-worth, making you doubt your own emotional reality and feel like your feelings are a burden or an inconvenience. The Stoics understood the importance of acknowledging our perceptions and emotions, even as we sought to master them with reason. When someone systematically denies your inner experience, they are denying your right to feel, to exist authentically, and to have your subjective reality respected. To forgive this pattern is to implicitly accept that your emotional landscape is irrelevant or fundamentally flawed, teaching them that they can continue to disregard your deepest feelings without consequence. This sustained emotional neglect is a profound betrayal of the empathetic connection and mutual respect that forms the bedrock of any healthy relationship.